What's up, everybody? I'm the Mana Dork. I don't have a catchphrase, but what I do have is another standard deck for you. Today we're playing without any rares or mythics, just commons and uncommons, and we're built around the cards from the new set that give you a benefit when you play your second spell in a turn. So we've got 3 copies of Kraum, Violent Cacophony, 2 blue-red for a 2/3 flyer. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, he gets a +1/+1 counter and you draw a card. You got 4 copies of Shackle Slinger. 2 in a blue for a 2/3 human soldier. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, target creature an opponent controls. If it's tapped, put a stun counter on it, otherwise tap it. You got 4 copies of Razzle-Dazzler. 1 in a blue for a 1/2 human wizard. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Razzle-Dazzler. It can't be blocked this turn. Brimstone Roundup. 1 in a red for an enchantment. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, make a 1/1 mercenary token. It also plots for 2 in a red. And then honorary member of this series, Slick Sequence. Blue and a red, instant, deals 2 damage to any target. If you've cast another spell this turn, draw a card. This will still trigger even if there's more than one other spell, if you've cast 3, 4, 5, so no worries there. But how do we get to make sure that we're triggering these second spells? Well, I came up with 2 ideas. The first was Reinforced Ronin, because he'll return himself to our hand every turn. So we can recast him, and there's half of our requirement. In fact, if we've got 2 of them, the 2 of them on their own every turn will just give us triggers repetitively. Then the other thing we've got is the Discover mechanic. So I've got 4 Geological Appraisers, 4 Etali's Favor. Then we got a little bit of extra removal in the form of 3 Play with Fire, 2 Fires of Victory. Then we got 8 Islands, 12 Mountains, 4 Eroded Canyon. And that's our deck. Alright, I'm going to go find an opponent. While I'm doing that, that'll give you a chance to find the like and subscribe buttons. And I'll see you over there. A little light on land, but we can try it. Harvester. I think we hold off. Yep, that happens. You surveil. Let me get rid of your harvester. Cast that. Get our trigger. Come visiting. Opponent's at 18. I'm sure an Insidious Roots is on its way any moment. Who'da thunk? Alright. Brimstone Ronin. Opponent goes to 15. Get rid of our token maker and our guy. Get in for 1. And see what Kraum can do. Probably eat a removal spell? Alright. Alright, so there's a land. Razzle-Dazzler. And a sequence. We don't have mana for a sequence. Alright. Ronin it is. Send all these things. Opponent's at 11. Now if they make a dude instead of a removal spell, we're in a good spot. Alright. Harvester gets in, eats a couple things. No blocks. Conviction. Alright. So we go. Stinger. Sequence at that one. Tap down that one. Ronin. Come over for 5. See what the opponent's able to come up with. So as long as we don't draw land this turn, we're in good shape. Alright. Send everybody. They're thinking on the blocks. Alright. Opponent's at 3. Pillage the bog. What do they find? A card. Alright. A favor there. And a brand new Ronin. Tap that thing. And that's the game. Oh, a little too slow on the mana. That's a bit better. Pass it back. Respond to the trigger, get that bat out of here. They'll still get to take inventory, but we don't give up anything we're worried about. There's that bat again. Well, a different bat, but get in for 1. And a cryptic code, alright. Take the 1. And what's the right answer here? Let's go ahead and be aggressive. In for 4. Alright, spyglass. Spyglass. That's a lot of little guys. Alright. Mapping up the bat. Get in for 3 points of lifelink. Alright. We are going to send everybody. Opponent goes to 12. Kraum. Yeah, Kraum. Probably not Kraum. Sending everything. I'm confused, but I will block. Alright, ninjutsu a different guy, alright. Pick up your coat. And a siren. Okie doke. Map over there. And we got a ninja, alright. Etali's favor. Send everything. No, go ahead, block the trampler. Alright. Opponent's at 5. And this is awkward to have in hand. Silver fur, alright. We go down to 3. Haha, you took our useless thing. We'll send everything. And opponent scoops it up. They didn't do the math right as far as who they needed to keep back to block. Alright, let's run it. Ronins go wee. See what the opponent's got. Broker's hideout. And find a land and gain a life. And we'll go double wee. Opponent's at 15. We pick up our Ronins and pass it back. Spelunking, sure. Couple more Ronin. Alright, they're 5 lands. Are they playing something? Venture Kellen, make another land. So they've got deserts. I'm wondering if we have to be worried about them flashing in a worm. Go and make that guy. Send out a test Ronin to see if there's a worm. There is. Alright, perfect. And then next turn we can use the Shackle Slinger to lock it down. Or get it out of the way at least. What else do they got? They got the Kellen, alright. Archway, sure thing. No blocks. We'll take 6. Ronin. Appraiser. Keep that locked down. And that was terrible sequencing on my part. No attacks. They crack the clue, draw a card. See what they got. They got another archway. Mom, play something. The suspense is killing me. Alright, it starts with a single blue mana. Is it Phantom Monster? Is it Prodigal Sorcerer? Is it Doppelgang? Yep, I don't think we can tap that much stuff. We know that. Alright, mono red hand, let's go. Tanner Bones is in pieces. Oh, touch his little hand. Oh my goodness, he's alive. Get in for 2. Get in for 4. Jump, Ronin, jump. Just ride this Ronin train as far as we can. Land drop. End the turn. You're off, I suppose. Pop you in the face. Keep that guy. Kraum to the rescue. To fly over Geralf. What you thinking on, opponent? Alright, Delny. And a case. And make some babies. Alright. Get in for 2? No. Saying no to 2. Alright. Appraiser. To Razzle-Dazzler. Fly over for 3. Put the opponent at 5. They got a pretty big army, though. I don't know what we're going to do here. It depends on their turn. We certainly have enough to punch through for 5. Between Kraum being at 3 right now and Razzle-Dazzler being able to get unblockability and a +1/+1 counter. No blocks. All right. Let's make a Ronin. Make a Ronin. See what the opponent has. As we prepare to send everything. They're weighing the options. Everybody gets marched, except for that guy. No attacks. Get you out of here. Opponent's in a position where they can swing for 8. Opponent goes back up to 6. Now we get a whole bunch of zombies over there. Depending on what's in their hand, if we play 2 cards between the Kraum and the Dazzler triggers, we'll be able to get through for enough. We just have to see what the opponent has. And they don't have an answer. I did. Thank you for asking. All right, we can try this. And they give us a hello, so we'll give them a hello, as well as 2 points of Ronin love. And they got a storefront. What color do they find? Black. All right. Black, white. That is a bat. What you gonna take? All right. Shackle boy. I'll show some respect. Shackle man. Shackle adult. Dead Shackler. Replacement Shackler. Feels like more removal than what they've had, but it's still a lot. Dazzler. Get in for 2. Soured Springs dealing us a point. Who do you wish to get rid of? Alright. Take 1. Appraiser's on parade over here. Cast that thing. Get some triggers. Send them all. All right. And a Visage Bandit. Ooh. They're going to be sneaky and make a double of their Ellis. All right. Let's try this guy. Get rid of Ellis. That was rather fortunate. And they want nothing else to do with us. And that's our deck. What did I think of it? It was fun when it worked, but we had a lot of trouble with our creatures being fairly fragile and the deck falling apart if the opponent had 2 or 3 removal spells in the first couple turns. Also had issues with Fires of Victory. Didn't perform quite as well as I'd hoped it to. Think we need a different removal spell. Possibly either the Explosive Derailment or something else that'll deal with larger creatures. But other than that, the deck was fun. And I couldn't ask for much more out of what looks like a very good draft deck. So if you're still here, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out and watch me play some games. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what you saw, or if there's anything you'd like to see me do differently. Don't forget to button the like and subscribe to Smash and whatever else it is you do to show that you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.